Warning, the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Welcome to Everything Yet Nothin. Here's a hillbilly in eyeshadow who's looking fabulous and talking about anything yet something. Get ready to chew on a blade of sweet grass and
on up and what the show's gonna be about. Well, we have a freaking absolutely awesome show tonight, and we have one heck of a man coming on here that is absolutely one of a kind. Like, I have met him twice, and each time he's just absolutely phenomenal. You know, whenever you are somebody like this man about to come on here. And I say that because he has been around the world and back. And he is an absolutely wonderful, down to earth individual with beautiful kids. And he does absolutely beautiful things for individuals in this world that we live in today. He is a musician. I knew I was going to say that. Musician.
At least you got it half of it.
Almost.
Musician.
I even practiced. But yes. Do you have anything?
No, we are just the intro, or we done do our intro what you do this week?
Okay. Well, so what'd you do this week?
No, I don't even know. I have something prepared.
So we had a Halloween party, and the weather here has been freezing. Like, oh my God, so cold.
At nighttime.
Nighttime.
And
During the
it's
day, it's
like
okay.
during the day.
Yeah, it's okay.
You know, it's the Midwest. South.
Oh yeah, yay.
We're in a state that we don't know where we're at. We kind of have like, I don't know, what's that called? You just don't know the place. Because we're like, is it the Midwest? Is it the South? We were right there at the beginning when we were going to be a border state. So we don't even know what we are. Anyway,
Yay.
but we still get all the weather from the Midwest.
And we do, absolutely. Although it sucks sometimes, it's still the weather.
Yes. You know, they said in Oklahoma, and I think Roy Rogers is the one that said it. If you don't like weather in Oklahoma, then just wait 5 minutes, it'll change. I did not realize that that's just Midwest in general. Like Arkansas, Missouri, and then as I call them TikTok people, all the way up to southern Midwest, they're like, yeah, it's the same. So I guess all of Tornado Alley. If you don't like weather, just wait 5 minutes. It'll change.
5 minutes.
So, but yeah, we had a blast. I think I like stayed out a little in the cold.
Oh, me too.
I mean, you hear me. So
Yeah.
I apologize for all you listeners that don't like to hear that, but we'll just pretend that it's unicorns, okay? They're just like running around instead of me snotting at my noise.
Right.
And then we're gonna go out tonight and be on the lake.
Yay.
Oh,
It'll be so cold again.
imagine.
we're
Good
gonna
thing
have
we got this thing called beer.
Oh, yeah.
Beer
That's
makes
always
you
a good
warm.
thing. Absolutely. That and everything else. So, with no further ado.
Oh, I cut my hair.
Oh, he did.
I want to see.
Let's see.
I cut my hair,
Beautiful.
buddy.
Beautiful.
Anyways, without any further ado, let's bring out our guest, Scotty Austin. He is a musician. He is a singer. You might know him from a little band called Saving Abel, which he fronted for like the last 10 years.
Yes, he did.
So now he's out on his own, and he is Scotty Austin.
And he has been making a trail.
Oh, by the way, guys, sorry about the background. I haven't texted with this call to like years, so we're on the phone tonight. What's up?
Well, I was listening to the show. I'm sitting outside with my jacket on, but I am here to keep myself warm, like you were saying.
Power on.
Oh.
Connected.
1 second.
Let's try this again.
Hey, can you hear me?
Well,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you good enough. Let me go
Oh,
check
right
on the other. Where's your phone?
So, my man,
Hey, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
So
Can you hear me?
Mr. Scotty Austin has recorded awesome songs throughout his time doing his work. And I mentioned that you went around the world. What is the furthest that you've ever been?
I don't really know. I haven't actually looked on the map, but I've went to some very cool places. I've stood at Stonehenge going, I can't believe that my redneck ass has been able to sing his way here. I've got to see some beautiful things. I've been in the Alps just with music. It's been Europe, I guess, is the furthest. Central America, Canada, a lot of different places. I don't know. It's been a wild ride, I'll tell you that. But I stood at Mozart's grave, which was unbelievably fantastic. Vienna, Austria. He was buried basically right beside Beethoven. That's where his gravestone is. It's pretty wild.
Heck yeah, that is freaking awesome. So, what was your very first song that you ever did?
The first song I ever learned to play was Wildwood Flower. You may know that one over in Branson. I don't know if you do. It's a classic bluegrass song. My grandfather showed it to me when I was real little on guitar. I didn't know it had words until I was an adult.
Nice. So, do you have a favorite?
A favorite song? Man, no. If I did, maybe I wouldn't spend so much of my time doing music. I just love it.
Right.
I love it all, and I love so many songs for different reasons.
So, you were the front man for Saving Abel. Like,
That's
how did you get into that?
That was a pretty crazy story. I was fronting my own 3-piece band
Where's your
of
phone?
original music, and Saving Abel's manager, Jeff Hansen, called me up and said he just loved the stuff and wanted to manage me. And I said, you can be my manager if you can get me the opening spot for Saving Abel. And they were playing like 3 days later in Memphis after I mentioned this to him. And he goes, okay. And he put me on the show. The next morning, they gave me a call and said I was their new singer, and we were going on tour in 2 weeks. And then that was how that story went.
Nice. Yeah.
And of course, I said,
absolutely.
who is
Cool,
this?
cool.
This ain't Saving Abel.
So,
Ain't Saving Abel calling me.
You have a song that you are just getting ready to put out. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that song?
Oh, well, it is a upbeat rock and roll song that I wrote with Jason Knoll from Saving Abel. I wrote this song with those guys, but it was a little too edgy to put out as Saving Abel. So now I'm putting it out as a solo artist because I think it's badass, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it. It's called Money. The first line goes, who's going to give me money? I think everybody can relate to that.
Yeah, that's cool. So you left them and like after 8 years and
Yeah,
decided to go
and a
out
half,
on
I
your
believe.
own. And it looks like you have been like busy and doing a heck of a job on doing what you love and what you want to do.
I've been very blessed to make a lot of great friends across the country after all this time and around the world. I like people, especially people that are like-minded like me. Us artist types, we have a tendency to stick together. And so I like talking to people that are in the arts, and they've just stepped up to help me out when I went solo, which I'm very beyond grateful for. I would mention names, but there's too many names to mention. Like the
Cool.
Nashville Roadhouse
Absolutely
Theater
awesome.
over there in Branson's one of them. Oh,
I
Stevie
have
Lee's
no
been
idea what
one
just
of the guys that have been
But
fantastic to me.
so coming up tours, where are you going? Like, where's your next place?
I don't even know off the top of my head, but I have 20 shows left this year before the end of the year. So, and I know I'll be in Texas. I'll be doing the Lone Star Rally at Blowouts Campground at the Lone Star Rally in Galveston, Texas. So if anybody's out in that area, please come out. We'll talk about a good time. That's a good time. And Louisiana, we're doing some more Wisconsin dates. Be in Appleton, Wisconsin. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but I tell you, you can go to ScottyAustinOfficial.com, and I have all of my dates posted there. And if you want to, you can message me online.
On this ad, so you can just go to the bio right here that you click on to get into this to watch the show, and it's right there at the very top. It says bio is taken from ScottyAustinOfficial.com.
What he said.
And then you can go click on those dates. So we got a lot of people saying hi. Oh, hey, Scotty. What's up?
Hey,
Sorry,
hey.
we're having some technical difficulties. So
No, you're okay. I really appreciate you guys talking to me.
That's my job. So we're gonna switch. We're gonna go to commercial, and then I'm gonna switch phones for a minute because my phone is not working well, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Before we start doing all this screen shit. My good phone is in the bottom of the link, everybody. Just so
I can hear you a lot clearer right now.
So I'm on a 3-year-old phone now trying to do this shit. The whole reason we got the good phones is for this shit. All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Life just got sweeter now that WLFE DB has merchandise. Show your support by purchasing your t-shirts for WLFE, Paratalk Radio, Inside the Drag Closet, and more. But it doesn't stop there. T-shirts, coffee mugs, tanks, buttons, cloth bags, and more. Go to WLFE-DB.com. On the top bar, click on the merchandise tab, and bam, there you go. You got merch. Support the shows. WLFE-DB.com.
Hello. I don't know if I'm in the show or not, but cheers.
What's it doing? It's going on there.
We're getting some feedback, I see.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's something I'm used to as a musician.
Oh, good.
See, I'm trying to start him over from here, and now we're going here. Pull this phone out, babe. We're just gonna have to deal with what we got. Listen closely. Just pull it out. Of course, we have the biggest star and the most complications. Isn't that the story
It's
of our
rock and
life?
roll, man. It's rock and
Right?
roll.
All right, here we go. Did you get that shut up?
Yep.
There we go. We'll just listen real closely to you. If we look like we're being very attentive, that's because we are.
Good. Very good.
So we've got some people showing up. We've got Randy Graham. I'm going to start from the beginning. I already said it. Jonathan says, let's go, Scotty. Sheila Lewis says hi. Kay Samola says hi, guys. Randy Gray says, hey, y'all. Chris Sharp says, what's up, Scotty Austin? So you might know him. He knows you through your producer. Get ready to call earlier. He's been on the show. So
that's a really good guy right there.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Hey, Jonathan, thank you. The wife and baby are doing great. That's why I'm sitting outside on the porch in the cold, because I know if I go in there, Nova is going to be all over me. It's going to be hard to do this podcast with you.
Well, I appreciate you freezing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad to talk to you guys. I took a liking to you as soon as I met you. You're good-hearted people, and that's the kind of folks that I like to be surrounded with.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you. We really
and
try.
I meant what I said about you. You're one of a kind, and I've never met anybody as freaking down to earth and awesome as you are. And where you've been, where you have been, you don't usually find that in individuals like that. But we
Well,
found that in you, and we just fell in love with you, bro.
well,
Chanel,
I
like you
appreciate
said, she
that.
loves you. I'm not going to try to bring down in a minute, but I do want to talk a minute about Miss Chanel. She's been our #1 fan since we started this podcast. She was
Right.
diagnosed with cancer last year, or the beginning of this year. Just last week, the doctor told her they're going to make her comfortable. I'm not going to get too far into this because I'm not going to cry on public TV. Anyway, so we love you, Chanel.
Love you, Chanel.
And thank you for watching.
Hey, Chanel.
Oh, thanks. She said we look amazing. She's in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I love Wisconsin.
No, Jason, the
I
laptop
love
didn't
cheese
crack
and
out.
beer.
All right, so you got some dates coming up. What were you talking about before all this technology crap? I am so sorry. Now we're back. I just come in like a freaking tornado. I come a tornado. I am a hurricane.
Well,
I
we're
have about,
talking
I have
about
20
upcoming
dates
dates.
about for the end. I have about 20 dates left till the end of the year here on this tour that I'm doing, and they're all over the place. I'm going to be in Wisconsin. I'm going to be in Texas. I believe there's some Louisiana, Mississippi, possibly
Republic,
Alabama,
Missouri.
Republic, Missouri. Yep, a lot of cool, fun places.
We're gonna see you in Republic because we live pretty close to there. I've
Well,
been
that's
looking.
fantastic.
Here it is.
Well,
right here.
we don't live pretty close to there, but you're worth the drive.
Close enough.
Let's say that. You're worth the hour drive to come.
I like the way T thinks. I like the way he thinks.
Absolutely, man. That is so cool.
So when is your next show?
This Saturday, I'm going up to Kansas City. Actually, this Saturday, in a suburb of Kansas City. It's going to be a good time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You guys, if there's anybody close, feel free to come out and
All
make
right.
sure you say hello to me because I like meeting people.
There you go, everybody. You hear that? Go say hi. So you're gonna be back to Nashville Roadhouse Live next year?
Yep. We've already got it worked out on the books. I'm coming for a 2-day event again.
Awesome.
One's just not enough fun there for me.
Oh, I know, right? Man, we enjoyed you so much. We definitely want you to come back longer.
Man, I puked so much that weekend.
Ditto.
It was
Hey,
a rough Sunday.
when you're living a rock star life, you gotta live a rock star life.
Right, it wasn't my first time.
Right? Probably used to it, huh?
It's not going to be my last time.
Hey, that's the way. That's the way right there. Life's too short to just do it one time.
So y'all just released your first single, Rebel Yell, correct?
Yep. I got very lucky. We released Rebel Yell earlier this year, the Billy Idol cover, which everybody loves Billy Idol, and
Oh yeah,
well,
absolutely.
we hit 23 on Billboard with that one, which was unbelievably awesome. I feel very blessed.
Yes.
And I'm not being partial or anything because I don't know Billy Idol, but like I've listened to them both, and I am a rock and roller. So of course, Scotty Austin's version is the shit, y'all.
Oh yeah,
Like-
dub on. Like the one of a kind, you gotta hear it, and you're gonna love it.
Yep, I agree with these guys. I agree with them.
But that goes for everything that you've done.
You put that extra added
you
kick
can-
into it.
You can listen to your music and tell just you put your heart and soul in it, and you don't find that much anymore like it used to be. And like whenever you started and who you are today, you still do you, and that is put your heart and soul in it, and that's freaking phenomenal.
Well, I honestly think fame is a facade that lives in people's minds. There's no amount of talent that makes up for being an asshole. You know what I mean? It's just
Right.
not.
Truth.
Right.
That is 100% truth.
So I'm very blessed to make music, and I just love doing it. And if people like it, I'm honored and thankful because that's when you're famous is when random people hate you for no reason at all.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
We love the haters.
That's all you can do. I mean,
Bring on, baby. Bring it on.
It's funny you say that because we were literally just having this conversation yesterday about the haters are gonna keep famous because they're the ones that's gonna be all keeping your name in their mouth. So
they're like, man, I
just
love this guy so
I'll
much.
do
I hate him.
right?
All right. Great. So how many songs have you how many songs have you done like throughout life?
Actively?
Yeah.
A bunch, but I've been writing for a long time. Just a lot of them haven't been successful. I've had some, some that were more successful than others. I've done some video game soundtracks that went really well for me. And I did the Bloodstained Revolution album with Saving Abel. And this new album I'm doing with the producer Malcolm Springer, who
Yes.
he's a multi-platinum producer, just unbelievably
That's what
cutting
I hear.
edge.
Yes.
But I was actually a session guitar player for him for an eternity even before I was with Saving Abel. I just played guitar in the studio on tons of recordings with him, and then I just started singing. And heck, I remember 20 years ago he told me I was too old to make it.
What?
And then, well, surprise, surprise, there's no age limit on badass.
Exactly. I love that.
Yeah. Age limit. Nope. Live it every
I'm
day.
still in that, Scotty. So just so you know,
Feel
I'm gonna
free.
use it. I'm gonna hit 40 in December, so I've gotta have to say it.
I like to
I
ask.
got lucky enough that Malcolm is recording me and with my new stuff, and I haven't had a single that hit radio and charted since 2016 or something with Saving Abel. We just couldn't get anything to strike a chord with people. And as soon as I went back with Malcolm producing, instant hit. And Malcolm did this new single coming out, Money, which I wrote with Saving Abel. And, we worked on it for probably 2 years before I recorded it, the song.
Yeah.
So we're very proud of it. Me and Jason Knoll, we're both very proud of it.
Awesome. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Is this the song that's coming out on Black Friday?
That is correct. It is the song that's coming out on Black Friday. And it is a barn burner. That's what we call it where I come from, which is really upbeat and fast.
What will I?
Hell yeah.
High energy. Good time rock and roll.
And you are awesome at high energy. Although, I do have to say one thing. And you were warned, this is a gay podcast. You didn't take your shirt off either show last time you were here at Brixton Star Theater.
Well, that's because I'm getting pudgy.
Whatever. Bringing that up.
Can we edit that out?
I had to say it. I had to.
Yeah. Everybody waited. I'm just saying. Everybody in that theater was waiting.
Well, next time, springtime, I'll take the shirt off. We'll rock it out, man.
All right, I'll post it. I'll post it right before you get there. Scotty Austin, taking his shirt off.
Yeah, there you go.
But you still fucking rocked it with your clothes on.
Oh yeah, totally.
I mean, and the song, I'm not gonna go too far into it unless you want to. But the song that was hard, or that was close to your heart because of your friend that helped you out in life. I'm not a crier. I'm a push dude, but
I'm okay to talk about anything. I don't have anything to hide. I wear my faults on my sleeve.
So, like, we all have past. Don't judge us from our past. It's what we're doing now and what we're going to bring to our future that's going to make it.
Hey, if I hadn't had a rough past, I couldn't appreciate the good future.
Exactly. We live and learn, and if we don't do that, then we ain't learning nothing.
That's exactly what wisdom is.
Yep.
Even Maxie says that song. She loved that song. It was so special to her. And what was the name of that song again?
It's called 1,000 Songs. I've had some people trying to get me to re-record that one. I have a demo of it that someone posted on YouTube from years ago. It was on my band I was in before Saving Abel called Trash the Brand. I recorded it You can find it on YouTube. It's under Trash the Brand, or it might be under Scott Austin, just SCOTTAUSTIN.
Okay.
It's called 1,000 Songs. Feel free to
So
listen
where
to
did that song come from? Like,
Well, I mean, well, that's a long story, but
give me the short one.
well, I was in a bad way, emotionally, which led to addictions, which happens to a lot of people in my industry and just a lot of us in general.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get clean from drugs, and I had no money and I couldn't afford it, and rehab is expensive.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I had a buddy that was in the military. That he was deployed to Iraq, and as soon as he came back, he told me he would get me sober, and he took me and moved me into the house with his family. And a couple of weeks after we were there, his wife left him for a man she'd been seeing the whole time he was overseas. Of course, there's two sides to every story. I only know this one side. And him being the military man he doesn't show his emotions very well.
Right.
Well, I found a poem he wrote on the back of our cable bill, and I turned it into that song. So
Nice.
he wrote those lyrics, the verse lyrics, straight from his heart, and I just put them to a beautiful melody.
Well, you did a great job. Like, you absolutely did 100%, just phenomenal.
Danielle Sharp says, if you ever need a guitar player, you might know a good guy.
Would its name happen to be Chris?
That might just happen to be.
I think I know him.
It's always good to have another guitarist.
Oh yeah, as soon as he knew that you were coming on, he was like, "Hey, T-Roy, I know him." It was awesome.
I appreciate that, Jonathan. Thanks, Jonathan. I saw that. You play the kazoo? Hey, Jimi Hendrix played the kazoo on one of his hit songs.
Damn, I didn't realize it was going to be
Kazoo is one of my most proficient instruments.
There you go.
That's great.
Actually, I
good
probably
one.
suck at it.
You couldn't suck at anything.
I think the kazoo was one of my first instruments. Like, I haven't played in 20-something years, so I don't even think I can read music anymore. But I like to pretend like I know something about music since my whole high school career.
That's exactly what I do.
Right? I knew it. I knew it.
You've heard T-Roy sing, and I try to coach him, and he just looks at me and he's like, "Bitch, you can't sing. Why the fuck you trying to tell me something?" He doesn't say it.
I'm going to let you guys in on something. Music, the ideas of what's right and wrong in music only exist in our heads, too. These are just rules that someone wrote down in the past.
Right.
Music is only what you decide it is. It's art, and art is in the eye of the beholder. So no matter what you do, somebody's going to hate it, and somebody might like it.
Yeah,
that is so true. And
that's me.
This kind of goes to the conversation we had at a Halloween party last night. It kind of goes to the conversation that we kind of had yesterday. We had a Puerto Rican guy there at the Halloween party, and we were doing karaoke, and he's saying Spanish, of course. But then this video popped on afterward, and it was the same guy, but I didn't pay attention to the lyrics at first. I just listened to the music. And then I was like, oh, wait, this isn't English. And so I looked at him, and I was like, this is where music truly transcends everything. Because I did not realize this was not English. I am not bilingual at all. I know very little Spanish. I can work in a restaurant with Spanish. That's it. But I did not realize that we were not listening to an English song until I actually started listening to the lyrics.
Hey, I went to music college, and I fought with my music history teacher over this. I failed music history because of it, because I said music was a universal language, and he said it's cultural and regional, which it is to a degree, but my whole fight was explain Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
If it's cultural, explain Michael Jackson. How come the whole world loves him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because music is freaking awesome, and it doesn't
More
matter
to
what
your
language
point
you're
now,
singing in.
like K-pop.
People like a good melody.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
absolutely, yep.
I'm 100%. It is universal, and yeah, I get where he would say. Yeah, it might come cultural. It might come from a cultural and standpoint, but it transcends. It's everywhere. You know, it doesn't matter what language
some of it's more
you can
unique
hear
than
the
others,
music,
but
feel it.
exactly. Exactly.
Music was one of our first ways of communicating with drums, you know, with like that's how
Long
you would
distance.
communicate at a
Dude,
distance.
we're sending smoke signals and playing drums, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
It's like we need to let the next town over know some shit's going down.
Right. You gotta watch out for that shit. Oh, that's great. So, how do you see yourself? Like, you know, there's so many ways individuals like yourself, you know, they see in themselves as totally different than everybody else. So, who are you? Like, literally.
I noticed today, honestly, that I live in a bubble completely, and I'm surrounded by people that kiss my ass all the time. It's ridiculous
Nice.
because I went out in Nashville and I'm like, people have regular jobs and stuff, and I've been doing this so long, it's just unique to me. So I felt uncomfortable. Like we went to Panera, I'm like, I've never been in here before.
Oh wow.
I've never walked into Panera. I liked it. The food was fantastic. But I'm like, God, I feel out of place. People are wearing their shirts tucked in, and somehow I've been very lucky to survive doing this weird ass thing that I do, I guess. So
Yeah.
I see myself as a loyal husband and father. 'Cause I grew up in a broken home, and I love my mom, but you
Yeah.
know, my parents fought a lot when I was growing up, and there was always these
Oh, I
custody
hear
battles
that.
and stuff. So
Yes.
I just shower my children with love, and I'm a great daddy, and I think
Oh
that's what I
yeah.
was really born to do.
I bet you are. And you know, I feel you on the whole mom and dad part because I went through the same thing growing up. So, do you feel that music is a big part in making it, yeah, your escape, you know,
Oh,
from all
absolutely.
that?
Well, I mean, you know, I came from a Christian gospel band growing up, which I mean, you guys are over there around Branson, and so you know, there's a lot of those where they teach the kids. I mean, you got little kids that are just badass, and that's
Oh
because
yeah.
we started early. We didn't. That's what we did. We just played bluegrass gospel, and
Nice.
so I just sunk more into that when all that stuff went down because I just had an affinity for it, and I just was really good at it. I don't know. Some people just are. I don't know. My daughter is. My son, he's really good at like reading music, but he doesn't have that natural groove. My daughter already has that shit. She's
No.
like, the TV show comes on, she's like, oh, this is my jam. And she's 2, you know. She'll
That's
stop doing what she's
Oh,
doing
and
to
they're
dance.
so adorable, guys. Like we've only seen them on Facebook, but still, your kids are so adorable, and your wife is beautiful.
Thank
Like,
you. Thank you. That's
So
what makes me know I've been successful at music.
yes.
I've been able to put together a family that I love and they love me. So that is my success story right there. I'm just lucky that I get to make music along the way, and then people like you guys give me these positive comments. I just can't thank you enough for listening and just being as cool as you are. It makes my heart warm.
Thanks.
And that's not these
Ditto.
2 beers I just drank either. That's
Not the margarita over here either.
But no, I sincerely mean that, and I really appreciate all the love and warmth that you send my way. And at the live shows, I mean, you came out and you came to both shows, both nights. That's next level, you know, especially people that do like you that have an online personality and stuff. You came out in a town full entertainment and you watched 2 nights. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I have listened to you like for years. You know, I love you, bro. And what you do is just amazing. Like it really is. And
I'm beyond grateful.
Listening to you and listening to your music help individuals like myself, you know, because like I said earlier, I felt it come from your heart, yourself. And that right there, man, it took whatever was in my head and made it just absolutely wonderful. And I know that I'm not the only one that's like that. So just so you know, that's who we see you as. You're freaking awesome.
Well, I don't even have a response to that except love you guys.
So I do ask a question. So if tomorrow was the last of everything, what would you want your wife to know about you towards her?
Oh my gosh. But she's my everything. She made me the better person that I am. I couldn't be a solo artist now if it wasn't for her because, you know, I'd say I'm like everybody else, but anybody that knows any artist knows we're highly emotional and we're very depressed people in general.
Yes.
So it's real easy after leaving a national act like Save and Able to want to give up, go crawl in a hole somewhere. But she wouldn't, because she stood there beside me. I was able to fight through and just get out and start again, because I mean, that's not easy. I'm 40 years old. I mean,
no,
but
that's
her
awesome.
strength and support, she is my sunlight and I'm the darkness. So
I love it. That's absolutely the truth. I can see it.
It's amazing what you can do with somebody by your side helping you through.
Makes me sad for people that don't have someone because I am very blessed. I mean,
yes.
And I feel the same way. Like we were talking earlier about the deep dark past. This man right here helped me get out of mine. I had a problem for 7 years, a real big problem for the last.
We talked about this a little bit,
mm-hmm.
and you didn't really get into it, but you kind of brought that up at the last show a little bit. But you had some problems in your past too, and we related on that because that darkness, it's basically just a passive way of trying to kill yourself,
Oh yeah.
That's all really we do with these drugs and darkness and just hating ourselves, hating who we are, and letting the world bring us down when there's no need in that.
And during
look, you can't control anything going on around you. All you can control is what's going on in your head, and don't let that get negative. Anybody that's listening right now, because you can control that. You can't control anything else, but you have no need to let these dark thoughts and darkness into your head.
Yes.
Because they grow and they breed and they grow and they grow and they grow.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, they do.
Absolutely. And if so, find some music, write your own music, play some music,
Vent, let it out.
Get lost.
Scream. All you need is a good beat and you get away with screaming. God. Trust me, I do it.
I hear that.
Sometimes it feels good to just scream and let it out.
Yeah. You're lucky, man. You get to scream and scream and scream. And that's another thing I like, man. Just the way you sing, man. It's like you're letting every bit of everything just bam out.
Yeah, I'm a vocal coach's nightmare.
Yeah, I probably answer.
They're like, that's not the proper way to sing. I'm like, well, I'm the professional, so maybe you should be asking me.
Yeah, right? Exactly. But
it's not. I burn my voice out pretty quick, but you can't hold back. That's not giving people. But that's not the music that I've been a part of, right? And I tell you that.
Yeah.
And the music, you have to. There's only one way to do it. That's all in.
Yeah.
You know what song I would love to hear from you, even if it's just karaoke next time you come to the theater next year. Stand Up and Shout by Rockstar.
Stand up and shout.
Yes.
Yeah.
See? You got
stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
Yes. That would be fucking badass.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking about covering is Sweet Caroline.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh, I bet with your spin on that would be.
Yeah, with my rock and roll edge to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah, that would be.
It's already something that people can't get out of their heads, and
then
if you bring it and cover it with your rock and roll edge, it's gonna be legendary.
It's such a badass song. Da, da, da. But you know what's even better than that right now? That song "Money" I'm about to release. Y'all got to check that out.
Absolutely. So where do you see yourself in 20 years?
Paying for college.
Well, that's a good answer.
Yeah,
Probably
that is
like
the beauty
everybody
of
else.
having kids. You can't be like, retired. No, paying for college.
Thank you very much. I love it. I love it.
Heck,
Well, my
I had
man,
more
it
kids. I
has
love being a
been,
daddy.
huh?
Hey, I sure appreciate you guys having me on, man. I really do. I can't thank you guys enough for just chatting with me. I always have fun talking with you, and everybody that's listening. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see everybody at a show.
Oh yeah, definitely you will.
And like you said, you can go to ScottyAustinOfficial.com and get his tour dates. He's got Kansas City coming up. When?
This Saturday.
Is that Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Mo?
Missouri side.
Right. So
It's actually one of the
KCMO this
suburbs.
Sunday.
I can't recall the name of the actual suburb, but it is Kansas City.
But you can go to ScottyAustinOfficial.com
There you go.
and find out exactly what it's
Yep. It doesn't forget. It's got a better memory than me.
There you go.
And as soon as he gives me his phone, I'll put it in the comments as well, so he can, so
That's
everyone can
wonderful.
click on it and go to ScottyAustinOfficial.com. Where else can we find you?
Facebook, Instagram. I need to make a TikTok. I've just been dragging ass on that.
Good luck on. Yeah, good luck on that, man. I'm just saying.
But I
I
actually
like how much-
answer my own Facebook, so you can get in touch with me through Facebook and Instagram as well. But any of the other ones,
Cool.
it's probably not me. It's somebody.
And his
that's
Facebook
involved.
pic, guys, you can tell it's him because the eyes, like his eyes are piercing in his profile picture.
Oh yeah, it's my pasty complexion. That's what happens when you play rock and roll for, well, I ain't even want to say how many years. A long time.
Enough, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, guys, check out ScottyAustinOfficial.com. Check him out on Facebook, Scotty Austin. Follow him, follow Instagram. He's Scotty Austin on Instagram too, right?
Yep. Yeah. I'm more than likely the first one to pop up. Just Google Scotty Austin and
You are,
Yeah.
because when I looked you up on Instagram, you were the first one to pop up.
I noticed that too, which I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
And that.
That's badass.
Yeah, the man with two first names. I'm like Ricky Bobby.
All right.
The funny thing is, so you said that. I have a nephew named Scotty, and his brother is Austin. I've got 4. My sister has 4 kids. There's Justin, Austin, and Scotty, and Benny.
Sounds like your sister's got a crush.
Right?
There you go. I'm gonna bring that up.
I'm totally kidding. But I tell you what, she has good taste in names.
Right?
There you go.
Sounds like a classy lady to me.
Oh, she is. She is.
Wonderful.
But thank you so much for coming on, guys. Check out his ScottyAustinOfficial.com. Go to his shows. It's amazing. It's worth it. So he'll be here in Republic soon. When are you going to Republic?
When? Oh, I don't know off the top of my head. I'm sitting here on my porch.
But it's on ScottyAustinOfficial.com. And we'll post the complete dates on Everything and Nothin as well.
Yeah, but please do come. I'd love to meet people and chat with me, say hello, let's have a drink together.
The most
Heck yeah.
down to earth rock star you'll ever.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The best of all the best.
Oh,
And you have a sexy basis. Just saying.
So I'll take my shirt off the next show out there.
Okay, we're gonna be waiting on that.
Deal. Well,
We'll be yelling.
I'd expect nothing less.
Right.
Well,
thank you very much. Give the family much love for us.
Thank you so much, my man.
Thank you for freezing to just be on the show for us.
Yes.
It's my pleasure. I've had a blast. I hadn't even been that cold because we've had such a good time talking. You guys are doing great at this. Keep it up. I mean that.
Thank you.
Oh,
thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Well, we're going to go to commercial, guys, and after we come back, we will just be T-Ray and I closing out for the night. Thank you, Scotty. Have a good one.
Yes.
Later, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And we're back. Hey, welcome back to Everything Got Nothing. You missed it if you didn't see the first of this, and you're just getting in. Scotty Austin was just our guest on here, and let me tell you, he is one hell of a guy. If you have a chance to go hear him, watch him, do it. You know, I mean, he's worth it. He is 100% worth it. And
he'll be in Republic here soon. We're gonna put those dates on the on the page.
Yes.
You can also check it out at ScottyAustinOfficial.com. Get his tour dates. He's going to be in Kansas City, Missouri this weekend. You can go to ScottyAustinOfficial.com and see his venue and times for that. If you want to head him in Kansas City, Missouri, it's only a 5-hour trip up.
And I also shared some information that he shared on Facebook, I believe.
Yeah.
My wife. And it tells a lot. Like, there's so much to him and to his life. He's very interesting.
So much more than Saving Abel, guys.
Oh, yeah.
He was the frontman for Saving Abel for the last 10 years, but go check him out. He's so much more now.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Support, follow. Go to TikTok and like and follow T_Roy_ Roy Shirley Vaughn on TikTok.
Or you can find me on T_Roy TV Facebook page, Everything Nothin without the G's Facebook page, and T_Roy L Shirley Vaughn.
Yes, and on Instagram it is Everything Yet Nothing as well. And
you can also go and look at the Von Shirley Enterprise.
So like and follow everything, guys. Show us support. Show everybody else support.
Share.
Go to ScottyAustinOfficial.com and check him out, see what he's going on, go to his shows. It's amazing.
And if you're not able to, and you know, because you live in Branson and it's so far off, he will be coming back to Branson next year at the Nashville Roadhouse Live Theater. And that is right behind Olive Garden on 76th Highway.
Speaking of
the Waffle House?
IHOP.
I
have a Waffle House.
What? I didn't remember that?
I know, like, you've been saying it for 70 years.
I've been saying it for like
behind Waffle House and Olive Garden. IHOP and Olive Garden.
See? That's why, right there.
And then, also, guys, on the real.
Oh my God, real.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
On the real, people. On the real. What's the real?
This weekend, the 21st, Nashville Roadhouse Live is taping.
Yes.
So get your tickets now, guys. Call Nashville Roadhouse Live. I wanted to have the number ready. I should know that by number. But anyways, call Nashville Roadhouse Live. Reserve your tickets. The 21st, they're going to be taping all day from 2:30 to 10:15, and then they're going to have karaoke afterward.
Yes.
The bar is going to be open all day long.
All day.
So, and you get your ticket, you go in, and you can come and go as you please throughout the day with that one ticket.
Yep.
It's a free venue, or it's a free event. So come check us out. Nashville Roadhouse Live. Don't check us out because we'll be there, but we're not the stars. It's all about Stevie Lee Woods, the Nashville Roadhouse Live band.
Stevie Lee Woods, you gotta look it up. You gotta look them up because him and Nashville Roadhouse Live band are absolutely that kick-ass band, and singer of all time in Branson.
There's going to be all kinds of stars playing throughout the day.
Yes.
Different bands, different singers, different groups. So, yeah, check them out. The 21st, 2:30 to close, basically. So, all day long. It's an all-day event. Tickets are free. Go in, show your support, buy some beer, support the local bar, and then have a wonderful night.
Yes.
Because it's going to be great.
It is absolutely. And you may be able to see me. No, you won't, because I will be there. There is no be able. Or may, whatever I just said. But I will definitely be there. So you will see me and possibly him, but definitely me, because that's me.
I'll be there after 11. I'll be there for karaoke and drinks. So come meet me for karaoke and drinks at the NASCAR Rolling Thunder Theater bar.
So thank you, Chris Sharp, Maxie D, Jason Cottom, Jonathan, Danielle Sharp. Wow, Maxie, you was on here. Randy Gray, Chanel now. Is that it? No.
Sheila
Casey, Sheila. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Definitely tune in next Thursday, because you are going to like it too. Because we're going to get into some good stuff. And I can't wait, because it's going to be right here.
Thank you, Casey. Thank you, Chris. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I don't know what's up.
Next time it'll be better. It's like,
but
internet.
Work things out, and then they still mess up. So
videos.
It's live TV. Live from Branson. It's Thursday night. See, I did that. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, peace and love, be a rainbow, and all that stuff.
Yes, peace and love, be a rainbow. Please, please, please take care of each other and look out for each other and take care of your kids. We are putting together a safe place in Branson, and that is going to be for everybody, not just for LGBT, but everybody. If there's a child out there that is homeless or just needs somebody to talk to, we will be there. If there is a grown-up out there that needs somebody to talk to and somewhere to go, we will be there. So definitely reach out to us, and you can also reach out to
WLFE-DB.com. There's Safe Space on there as well.
Yes.
Safe Space is a place where everything he was just talking about. So it's WLFE-DB.com, or he got WLFE-DBradio.com. Check us out. You can watch all of our shows on there as well as the other shows that are on the station. And Safe Space. We are not psychiatrists. We are not therapists.
But we are here to listen. And, if you want an answer, we may give you that answer. You may not like that answer. That it's not going to be, you do that answer. It's just going to be something to help you, guide you. And it'll be from whoever you're talking to and whoever's listening to you. It's going to be from their heart. And sometimes we need that. We need somebody to listen to us and put something out there to help guide us down our road of life. And, if you are being abused, if you're being hurt in any way whatsoever, 911, go, kids, if you're in school, don't kill yourself, because it's not worth
it. Someone. Say something. See something. Say
worth killing yourself. So remember that. Do not go there, because you're better than that. You are worth so much more than going down that road. And you got to ignore the ignorance of others, because, honey, that ignorance is out there and it's going to continue to be out there. You just got to overlook that shit, because that's the way to do it. Put yourself into something that you really love, really like. It could something or somebody or somewhere. It could be anything like that. Just, fill that space that you need to fill to get that thought out of your head completely. So help somebody be a rainbow yourself, because, honey, we need all the different colors in this world that we can possibly have.
There's many colors in the homo rainbow. Don't be afraid to let your colors shine.
Don't be afraid.
No, that's from South Park, so I probably shouldn't have sang it.
Oh
But-
no. South Park has given us the right.
All right, have a good night, everybody. Thank you for
Good
joining
love.
in.
Thank you for joining T-Roy and a special guest here on Everythin Yet Nothin. Tune in next Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central for another episode you won't want to miss. Until next time, be a rainbow in someone's life. Like and follow us on Facebook at WLFE DB Radio.
Oh my god, I cannot wait until next year whenever he shows up at that Branson Star, Nashville Rehearsal Live, because when he takes that shirt off. Oh.
Hi, bye.
Bye.
He'll take a shot. Bye.
Yeah, he can take a shirt off next year.
It won't end.